there. Where are you now? Have you made it to that place he was showing you?
Yeah, it's nice. I don't know how to describe it.
I'm
It's
sure you have some vocabulary in your head. Go ahead and give me your
well,
best shot, dude.
it's not like a beach with waterfront, but there's rivers, lakes. It smells good. It's nice. It's it's sunny out. You hear birds chirping, kind of like morning, but it doesn't feel like morning.
You said doesn't feel like morning?
No, it feels much later in the day, but everything's warm.
Excellent. Is he still there with you? Is David still there?
He is. He's still in his monk outfit.
And ask him where is this place, and see if there's he can send you a visual of the name of it in your head.
Nothing is coming. It just, I want to say it's just Earth.
So once again, look at him and say, "Is this Earth in the future?
It is. It does. He's saying, yes, he's shaking his head.
Is it past the year 2030?"
Yes.
And ask him what year is this.
Yeah. It's like 3017.
Oh, 3017. Excellent. How beautiful is it there, Serge?
Really nice. It's, it's kind of you get a happy feeling.
A really happy vibe. And tell him,
Yeah.
ask him once again, look at David and say, will you still be, are you still alive from your life as Sergio in 203017? Just to see what he says.
Yes.
And say, so you never died, or your body never died, or did you die and were reborn?
Never died.
So how long, and maybe he'll send an image, how old are you now? Oh, 100 years. Sergio, how old are you
No.
now?
No number is given.
No, I'm asking you, how old are you now?
Oh, 29.
You're 29 years old. So
Yes.
I want you to look at David and say, are you now 129 years old in this new space?
He's shaking his head. Yes.
He says, how long?
Smiling.
I'm sorry.
He was smiling, shaking his head. Yes.
He says, so in your lifetime, had the earth ascended? You just see if he said, does he ask? How does he
He's shaking,
respond?
he's shaking his head real fast. Yes.
So you were able to live to be 129 years old, huh?
Yes.
And ask him, what will your body look like in 129 years old, at 129 years old?
It looks like I have a little bit of. I got an image, really old, uh, frail looking, long hair still. But it looks like I got a cul-de-sac now.
Ask him, is Hank still alive in 203017?
Yes.
And I didn't die either.
No.
Ask him, where's all the people at? Where are all the people at?
Everywhere.
Oh, are there people around you?
I don't see them. That's just the word that came to my mind. It just says everywhere.
Look to David and say, David, I really would like to speak to someone where they can talk to me and I can talk to them. Please.
You just smile. You just smiling.
Understood. And ask him what year did all the wars end?
That's weird. It said 2017.
He did say 2017. Good. Ask him what year did the ascension happen? When the shift take place?
2028 came to mind.
Interesting.
2028.
And tell him, you know, you had questions. Is he? Could he? Is ask him is once again. You have a list of questions that you wanted to ask. Could he help you in any way, or take you to someone who could help you? Is there a council there? A high council? I know Hank's a member of several councils. Could you take?
There's a high council.
Ah, very good. And ask him, could he please take you to the high council where you can get some answers?
He shook his head yes.
Ah, very good. And do you ask him, do we need to get back on the ship to go to this place? Or can we be there in the count of five?
No ship is needed.
Ah, very good. We're going to be where there's a council of elders who can speak to you and give you the information that you desire. In the count of five, four, three, halfway there, two, almost there, and one. Now, where are you?
Some room. Uh, there's people around me. Not many, but sitting in chairs.
Oh,
Like,
very good. And is David still with you?
he isn't.
Okay, very good. And has anyone looked at you or acknowledged you?
They're all just looking at me. It's like
The,
5 people.
I'm sorry, repeat that again.
It's about like 5 people. They're just looking down at me. They just sit up high.
No, very good. And I want you to go ahead and make an introduction. Say, hello, my name is Sergio Myrix. I'm from the year 2017 on the earth, and I've traveled here to seek their counsel and see what their response is, please.
You say hello.
Oh, very good. And ask them, tell them I'm here with Hank.
They already know.
Oh, very good. Is that what they said they already know?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And we've come a long way, and we are very appreciative that you would see us. Can they hear me what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And thus far, um, Sergio has only been able to hear very few things, but I'm really happy that he can now hear what you're saying to him. Could you please explain to him why he's having such a hard time hearing anything? And Sergio, you tell me what they're telling you.
Doubt.
Oh, he's doubting the whole experience?
Yes.
Even as he's been in a big, huge castle and he's been white and he's flying on the ship, he's still doubting everything?
Yes.
And was he having fear to hear David?
No.
Okay. And when you say doubt, what are you doubting? What is he doubting?
the experience.
The entire experience itself.
Yes.
Serge, what I want you to do is I want you to look at these members. How many? You say five of them are there?
Yes.
What do these five different, do they all look different?
Human features. They have
Hum-
hats on, big hats.
Repeat that again, please.
Human features, but they have big hats.
But they have big
Big hats.
hats.
Yes.
Ah, interesting. And what do the hats look like?
They look like kind of like a long top hat. But it has this looks like an M design on it. And everything is blue and green. Then more blue outline in green.
Very
The human
interesting.
features.
Ah, very good. Then ask them, what is the name of this council, please?
And this is galactic.
It's a galactic council. Is Hank on this council?
He is.
Is he any of these five entities that are standing there?
No.
Ah, very good. And just out of curiosity, where is he?
He's in the back.
Is it possible
Off
for... I'm
off in
sorry.
the distance. You're off in the distance. But watching.
Would you rather speak to me then, Serge?
Uh I'm fine.
You don't have to speak to me. They're speaking rather, they're fine, right?
Yes.
Okay. Your rescue dog that you have, how was it meant for that rescue dog to find you?
Yes.
And what was the purpose of that rescue dog finding you?
Both needed one another.
Lately, you've been feeling almost depressed, low energy. Ask them, what is the purpose of it? Why are you feeling this right now? Why are you holding that low energy like that?
Many events, a lot of different events.
Events that have happened to you in your life,
Yes.
and you don't know how to let go of those events?
Yes.
The vibration on the planet is very, very high right now. How does that affect you? Ask them.
Everything is pushing me back into do meditation more often.
They're suggesting that you do meditation more often,
Yes.
and that'll help bring you in to resonance with the vibration of the planet.
Yes.
Because is the planet about to, ask them, is the planet about to shift to a higher dimension or
It
frequency bandwidth?
it is.
Are you familiar with that process, Serge? I'm asking you.
I'm not.
It's called the ascension. Ask them, is that correct?
It is.
and the planet is shifting. And what is your purpose for being on the planet right now? Ask them during this ascension.
Love and learn.
To love and to learn. Was it meant for Hank to bring you here in this scenario right here to be a reminder for you?
Yes.
How many lifetimes have you and Hank known each other before this lifetime in on Earth?
33.
So it was always meant for us to come together the way we are now in friendship?
Yes.
And what about his mom, Catherine? How many lifetimes has he been connected with his mom, Catherine?
27.
27. And has Hank and Catherine had lifetimes before together?
Yes.
You know, humans, we like to ask for numbers and things like that. We're just curious, how many lifetimes have we been together, Catherine and Hank?
137.
Is Catherine Aeon, original light?
Yes.
I thought so. And this new girlfriend that Sergio has right now, is she the love of his life? He's very happy with her. Are they meant to be together? Well, obviously they're meant because they are together. But what can they allow?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
They're meant to be.
How will they stay together for a long time?
Yes.
Oh, very good. At one time, you had a dream, and you were dreaming about four animals: your boxer Bella, a barn owl, that red-eyed Tazir, and a ferret. Ask them, what was that dream about? What did it represent? What did it mean? First, who was Bella?
Energy.
What type of energy? And barn owl? What did the barn owl represent? Please. They'll tell you.
Almost a view from different angles.
Repeat that again, please.
A view from different angles.
That's what the barn owl represented from a high point of view.
Yes.
Okay. For perspective, then.
Yes.
And does that make sense for you? I'm asking you, Serge, does that make sense to you, or would you like for them to elaborate?
Elaborate.
I want you to look right at them and, with a smile and ask them, could you elaborate on that, please, so you can fully understand it?
To understand in different perceptions and different angles.
And just by having it in that dream, how were you supposed to interpret that? Or did they know that you would come to them today and ask?
Then the question would arise.
And are you just saying the barn owl is a perspective because it can fly and what it represents?
Fly, and the angle of the neck turns almost in a 360 degree.
Oh, their head can turn. I forgot. You're right. Does that make sense for you?
It does.
And what about the Tazir? The red-eyed Tazir. What did that represent? Ask them directly.
Sight, stay
Um,
open.
so, like when the ship was there, if he had infrared sight, he probably would have been able to see the ship, huh?
Yes.
And how does that relate to the Tazir with him? Because that Tazir really had red eyes, and you think of them being able to see infrared.
You have to ask again.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Tazir, you said sight, but remember the eye was perspective. But what about sight? What do they mean by that?
Meditate.
So the Tazir was a re-
Meditate.
was a reminder for you to meditate.
Yes.
Does that make any sense to you, Sergio?
Not really.
I want you to ask them. Say, please, could you? I've come a long way, a really long way to get here. Could
Inner
they?
sight.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Inner sight.
Insight.
Inner sight.
Oh, inner sight. Yes. Okay. Is this why you're able to see everything so well within this session?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Very good. That makes sense now, right? A little better.
It does.
And what about the ferret? What does the ferret represent? What did that ferret represent? I need you to ask them. I know they can hear me, but I still want you to ask them point blank. It'll just make it go a little faster.
Smooth. I can get smooth with angles and get it.
You say smooth and painless
Smooth with angles.
with angles, and ask them what does that mean?
I can get through anything.
Ah, very good. Ah, they are fast. They're very fast. And you sure you don't want me to come forward? You say I'm back there in the background. I'm really good at answering questions, dude. Are you afraid to see my higher self?
Not at all.
I want you to ask them, will they bring me forward then, please? Tell me what I look
You're,
like when I...
you're in blue, like skin blue.
My skin is blue?
Yes.
Everyone says that. Go ahead and give me a hug, dude, like you haven't seen me for a long time. Am I smiling?
Yes.
Tell myself I said, hey.
He already knew.
Good. Good. There we go. You finally smiling. Okay. The 222. I was gonna tell him what it meant, but ask my higher self, what is my name there? What's my name there?
I don't understand.
What did I say?
Words came up. I couldn't even pronounce them.
Okay, Hank, come on now. Don't let him down.
No words.
No words. Okay. It's okay. So ask him, can you just call him Hank? Ask him, does he mind answering? Or is it best to just get it from the rest of the council?
He just shook his head, yes.
Okay, so 222. You see those numbers all the time. What does that mean?
Now I'm on the right path.
Ah, very good. Very good. Excellent. Financial problems. You've been sort of struggling with what you really want to do. Ask them what is the best out of the council there, because I know those are the people that need to be there. Is it the ones that have come forward? And they can either talk through me or you can just keep talking to them. I just want you to see that I'm there and I'm with you as well. Uh, what is the best thing for you to do for something that's going to make you happy, something that's going to help you fulfill your purpose and financially?
Meditate.
And so you tell them you've come a really long way. We understand. You've said it over and over that meditation is really important, but can you help me? Can you be more elaborate? Come on, it's not going to kill your mission, is it? To know more.
No.
So
Just
ask them.
meditate.
Just meditate and say
Yes.
what, and then the answers will come in your meditation.
Yes.
And ask them why can't they tell you? Why can't they help you more than just that?
Enjoy the journey.
Oh, enjoy the journey. Okay. So basically, you're going to be okay financially and you're going to figure out what you really need, what you really love to do and need to do. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what about this ascension process? How long is that going to take in your lifetime before you get to that? Because we know after that, things are going to change for the entire universe.
7 years.
So, 7 years, within the next 7 years, the shift to be taking place.
Yes.
A lot of people shift before 7 years, though, don't they?
Yes.
Hank shifts before then, doesn't he?
Many times.
Many times. He's going back and forth, isn't he?
Yes.
Taking him back, bringing. Okay, very good. That deep voice, the deep, deep voice that you've heard one time when you were being an obnoxious junior high kid with your cousin, and you guys are getting ready to do some craziness, and that deep voice says, "Get up." Who was that?
The
Tell
creator.
me. Who was it?
The creator.
Ah, very good. Prime creator.
Yes.
Oh, understood. And tell him and also, even when you were living with your dad and you were almost late for work, he was the one that told you to get up as well.
Yes.
Now, what type of connection or special connection do you have with Creator to come in those type of scenarios? Were those major instances where, like, I know when you're in junior high school, that could have changed your life drastically had you gone through with it?
Yes. He mustn't stray from the path.
Uh, so creator comes in when they see you getting ready to go in take a really bad turn, huh?
Yes.
Understood. Wow. And what about Sergio's son? What about your son, Sergio? What is ask them what is the best uh, route or the best actions you can take to be the best dad you could possibly be for your son? Any advice?
He will be fine. No worries.
Very good. So basically, you're doing a good job already.
Yes.
Okay. Who is Sergio? Who is Sergio?
They just smiled.
Tell him the smile is really nice and it's really appreciated because it makes you sort of feel good to see when you say who is Sergio that a smile comes across their face. But